take it 2-1 murder Hornets. That's my call. I don't know. I hate betting against Leffaby. I really do.
Yeah, you know
We're in.
what's kind of interesting about this too is I don't know. I kind of feel like it's going to be the Murder Hornets as well. I just think they've got a little bit more experience heading into the first game, but we'll see. So, Glarkon, Leffaby, and Meat Bikini sporting the Forest green and silver. And you've got the Murder Hornets with Leffaby, Arwigs, and Cheech in the yellow and black.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts? Like, what are you looking for as far as the actual gameplay here? Is there anything in particular we should be looking out for?
Early, quick, stupid goals. You know, goals that just shouldn't go in, just that put you kind of behind the schedule. It's a lot harder to play with from behind in this game, I think. So.
Yeah, especially early on, I feel like, you know, as you're trying to get those jitters out. And, you know, this first minute, I tell you what, guys, you may not think so, but the first time you're out here, it's different. And, you know, that first challenge or that first, you know, 50-50 ball, it's intimidating. And Glarkon kind of here, Cheech not able to make the finish. Possession's still kind of alive as Meat Bikini is able to get a good clear here, and Leffaby continues the momentum up the field. So maybe the first chance for the Murder Hornets, but doesn't quite go. Livtat does get it over Meat Bikini. Glarkon able to get it to safety. Murder Hornets with the first pressure.
Love how on that defense, on that rotation back there, you saw Leffaby and Glarkon both kind of going for the same ball, and then Leffaby bailing out. That's because they've been playing together. That's because they know they're making a call and doing the right thing and not both committing. So that's exactly what you want to see out of the defense.
And Glarkon actually with a good challenge there that was well defended by Arwig. So a couple good plays early on defensively. Is Livtat trying to get this into the corner. Arwig's there.
It's a great little pass from Hat.
Yeah, I like that idea too. Just try to create a little bit of disruption, and that's one thing that Leffaby does well. He's a really disruptive player, right?
Right. Definitely plays a smart, sort of difficult to, kind of a frustrating game to play against, honestly.
Livtat with a really nice center here, but Glarkon there. So
aggressive on the defense, exactly how you want to play that. Now they've got a breakaway. That's a goal.
And he got
fantastic clear out by Glarkon there, and then to follow that when Cheech is kind of in a bad spot there, get it inside to Leffaby. That's exactly what you want to see. I guess he didn't need the help, but if he did.
And I think the key point there is Glarkon sort of in a one-on-one there with Cheech, and he's able to make a good win.
Nice play.
So here we go. We'll say a little bit unexpected as a start here. No Diggity takes the 1-0 lead with the home field advantage. 2:23 left to go in the game, so we'll see if the Murder Hornets are able to respond as Cheech avoids a nice demo attempt here. Maybe a break.
So far, 3 minutes in, we haven't seen any like major catastrophic missed balls yet, and that bodes well for the season, I'd say.
Leffaby with kind of a good take there, but you know, as you said, the players kind of seem to be there. There's no real situations that have been a major breakout yet. Livtat, really nice shot.
Huge opportunity for Murder Hornets was missed there. They had Cheech in the corner against Meat Bikini, and nobody on back post for No Diggity. And if Cheech had been able to get that pass across over Meat Bikini, that almost certainly would have been a goal. But it just wasn't quite able to corral the ball, and Meat Bikini actually got it.
And so now we're looking at 90 seconds left. Meat Bikini just able to kind of caress it into the corner, nothing crazy. Leffaby going to bring it out. Arwigs with the challenge.
Great challenge there.
Needed challenge there to kind of prevent any momentum and keep the ball in play. Let's see what Livtat's able to do here. Glarkon with a good contest.
Oh, multiple people missing. Cheech trying to make a play here. They don't have any offense right now. I don't think I've seen an opportunity for them to score than that one with Cheech.
It's something about the Leffaby style of play. They're going to suffocate you defensively.
That's what I'm saying. Going down 1-0 against the Leffaby-led team is just a recipe for disaster. Because they're going to make you work for their points.
Just so solid defensively, so so concerned about defensive rotation. I think that, you know, is the hallmark of a left-by team, and they just can't find any room.
It's a recipe. I'm telling you, good defense is way more important than good offense. I would say.
You gotta figure too, especially early on. Is left-by just waiting to?
He's waiting. 20 seconds left. I would do the exact same thing.
He's got the lead. There's no rush here.
That's left-by saying, if you're behind, you come to me. I'm not bringing the ball to you. That's silly. Oh, shot for Randy. Not strong enough there. Clarkon will clear that.
Yeah, unfortunate. Let's see what we got with 5 seconds here. That's a good center. Cheech is there, and he slots it.
My.
Oh, man. So just when you thought No Diggity was going to come out with an early one and Cheech against left-by, that's the matchup you want to see.
That's a great pass from Pat.
Fantastic.
That pass being that far back is what allowed left-by to not get there and allowed Cheech to have the shot. Fantastic.
Oh, are the Murder Hornets going to steal it? You just felt like No Diggity played a fantastic game, and here we are in overtime.
Cheech probably has a shot here, at least some kind of playing on it. Yeah, great aggressive challenge by Clarkon. That's really what you want to see there.
Left-by with a good flip. Do we have a challenge? Not enough. This is scary. Clarkon. He's been working on his aerials. That's a good stop.
That was great. Left-by downfield by himself. He's got the pass to Clarkon in the mid, but Cheech is going to save that likely.
That felt very dangerous as Meat Bikini comes in. Does Cheech have the boost to do this?
Huge ram from our wigs there. That's a fine touch by Meat Bikini, knowing he's got his teammate back for him.
Good demo on the way back. So Meat Bikini going to try to muster some kind of offense here. Left-by able to kick it off to the side.
Dangerous ball.
Yeah,
Clarkon's defense has been out of this world this game.
Yeah, I was just about to make a point. You know, if there's one thing that I've noticed is that Clarkon seems to be challenging the ball very well.
Extremely well. Oh, great pass.
But guess who's there, right?
Fantastic. And that's a shot? Oh, left-by's got to get under that one more. He's got to get that a little bit more off the ground. And we need to see a stronger shot out of left-by to win that one there.
So here we go. Cheech going to try to slot it. It's backboard. If there was one guy in net to be in that situation for No Diggity, they're fortunate it was left-by.
Full touch. Cheech is going to run away with this one now.
Oh, what a beautiful centering pass.
Fantastic pass there. Yep. Left-by with their early challenge to force that pass, but Cheech and Hat were in perfect position there. Can't write it any better.
That's how we do it. We're back in. We're ready for the next game. Filberton, I just want to say thank you for the follow. Disregard our British friend who said, you know, you're nothing and a fool and all that. We love you out here anyway.
My boy.
Oh, my goodness. Chance to breathe here.
Oh, pass downfield from Meat Bikini right away.
Oh my goodness.
That was an incredible pass and a better finish. I mean, that is exactly what we talked about here. You don't want to go down to the left-by-led team.
And you get it in the chat. That one's for Clown Boy. So he knows, he recognizes it, and now here we go again, right? It's like the analogy I just think of is like a boa constrictor, right? Like, okay, you gave up the early goal, but now they're gonna try to suffocate you and just strangle the life out of you defensively.
Right. And what did we see in that last game? We saw Clarkon playing really, really great sound defense. Like, the synergy there, the way that he can play and do all that he needs to do to be part of that defense is massive here. It's gonna take No Diggity a long way here. Just with the two of them being able to play such good cover defense.
Super dangerous ball there, but Livtat unable to finish. And so now, you know, maybe an opportunity lost. I think, you know, the other interesting point here is that we'll say for, I don't know, 3 minutes and 30, no, we'll say 4 minutes or 4 minutes and 30 seconds of game one, we could say No Diggity was the better team. And the Murder Hornets just wrestled through and were able to survive and get a victory. What's going to happen here now? Yeah, I mean, this is a little bit scary for the Murder Hornets again because they're down. This is right where, you know, No Diggity and a Leftaby-led team wants to be.
I don't know if you could see it on your cam there, but notice how Meat Bikini started coming out of the goal real early there when Leftaby touched the ball. Not typically what you want to do coming off the back post there until you're really sure your guys got the ball. And then you saw they almost paid for it because Cheech took it right back and then they didn't have anybody in the back post. So interesting to see how that might progress throughout the season. So I know that's something that Leftaby always harps on.
Yeah, you almost wonder what that communication was like in the chat during that moment. Sort of a no, no, no type of thing. As Cheech able to get a good clear, but Glarkon up, making, you know, the early contest, which we've seen quite a bit now in this game, and in game one.
We got an opportunity there, but Glarkon again, great contest. Oh, plays it around our wings.
Let's see if we can create some offense here. A good shot, but Leftaby just kind of always there, right? Like, whenever there's a contest, he's always kind of in the right spot. The team just so concerned about playing good defense, and it just shows.
Right.
This is a wild ball in front of the net, and the Murder Hornets are lucky to survive that.
That ball was untouchable just now. Glarkon with a miss on the defense, but a good cover by Meat Bikini.
Glarkon safely back. Meat Bikini going to try to set him up. Cheech does win the 50, but Leftaby recognizing no immediate threat, playing with some good patience.
Yep.
Arwig's going to try to keep it alive.
That's what he'll do every time. We're always calling, you know, whether or not there's someone upon you, if you can take your time or what. And he's really happy to take his time if you're not going to challenge him.
Especially if he's got a lead, right? I mean, that's the Leftaby hallmark is. It's, as you said in game one, it's your ball to play, right?
Play to win the game. Wow. Huge that Meat Bikini can step in front of Cheech there and stop the easy shot. That's exactly what you need your players to be able to do to get a win. Because Cheech had a shot there, and without a good jump and good placement on that, they were in trouble.
And that's, you know, the other part of this dynamic that we've sort of discussed a little bit already is like, you know, each team is comprised of a 1 and a 2 and a 3, right? So, you know, and this is a conversation, you know, we've even had earlier. When you get your 1 on a 3, you know, how does that play transpire? That's a big deal. Meat Bikini making that save is huge.
Right. Arwig's with a phenomenal pass there. Yep.
Cheech there just snuck it around him where they couldn't quite see around the blind spot.
Yeah, Leftaby's got to know not to play that one off of the wall. I think he was definitely going for a different touch there, and it just ended up kind of getting off his car.
And so here we are with a minute left and a tie game. Does this look familiar? Let's see if No Diggity is able to get something going here. If the Murder Hornets are going to be able to kind of survive, I guess, again. By only really leading for... Oh, Leftaby with a huge save.
I've been, you know, watching the Murder Hornet from behind. They play like a really solid offensive rotation. But what I think is kind of interesting is that a lot of the time on this rotation, I'm seeing Cheech as the very back person. And I don't know if that's by design or just a kind of circumstance right now. But it's been very interesting because, yeah, almost every time Cheech is back there to save that or be there. It almost looks like it's by design, but I'm really not certain.
Do we have a play? Almost. So we're heading to overtime in game 2. Is anyone surprised?
Our second 1-1 overtime.
Yeah, so we're seeing a bit of a theme here as Glarkon goes up for the challenge, and a great challenge indeed.
Let's note here, No Diggity has not taken a shot for 4 minutes and 50 seconds at this point.
Wow. Not going to bode well for victory, but again, play your defense and let the opportunities come to you. That tends to be, you know, the hallmark of this style of team. So we'll see.
But let's also note on the other side, Murder Hornets, 8 shots, 1 goal. It's not going to get it done most of the time shooting 12.5%.
Meat Bikini now. Try to keep the play alive. Clarkon bringing it back in. This is going to bounce off the top. There is a shot as Meat Bikini there. He's just not used to seeing a ball like that.
You hope that's a goal almost every time as we get a little bit more comfortable with each other. So great clear out by Leffaby. If they haven't practiced that, it makes sense that Meat Bikini's back, especially over time, especially, 1-to-1.
Arwix, he gets it over. Liv10 misses. Oh, they had Meat Bikini on his heels.
They had the opportunity to win there. Now they've got to win again. They needed that one.
And so now we go back the other way. And Glarkon now with a beautiful centering pass, but Liv10 is there. We're starting to see some fireworks now here. And overtime is another miss. The ball goes off the top crossbar.
Insane save by Liv10. Oh my goodness, that was unreal.
And now we're back this way. He tries to bring it home, but nobody's there. Glarkon brings it across. They're surviving for now. Leffaby. Good.
Oh, great play off the wall. Cheech is going to be there for that, though.
Meat Bikini brings it center. Glarkon tries to contest, doesn't quite get there. This is an interesting play. Great job by Meat Bikini. Great patience.
Ooh.
Oh!
Look at how perfectly Glarkon was placed there on the wall, anticipating that hit after Meat Bikini hit him inside. That's experience talking right there.
So Glarkon showing what he can do. Cheech going up. Leffaby is there. Who's here for the finish? Arwig's going to try to get control of it. Unfortunately, probably not the touch he wanted. Leffaby right in front, but Cheech.
Leffaby fishing for the demo, but Cheech wasn't even there.
Got a double commit, but it doesn't look like it'll hurt him as Liv10 tries to bring it alive. Nice back pass there to keep the momentum going. Nearly 3 minutes into overtime of game 2. Our second overtime game in a 1-1 game.
Great follow-up offense by Leffaby there.
What a play by Lef!
Even spicier shot. Oh my. Look
Holy
at this
cow! Holy cow. Clown Boy, your thoughts after 2 games?
I think we've got a lot of parity in this league, buddy.
I think we may have gotten what we were looking for, huh? Pretty incredible first 2 games to open the season. Both overtime, both obviously decided by 1 goal. What a save! Glarkon! Oh my goodness. It's hard to really even catch your breath against these two. As Glarkon...
Oh, yeah, I'm still reeling over here.
Yeah, Glarkon going to try to make an offensive touch here. Cheech with a nice block of offensive momentum. Let's see if they can make a center here, if Leffaby is going to be able to stuff this.
Just, my overarching takeaway right now is just so much meat left on the bone for Murder Hornets. They've just taken, again, 22 shots and 3 goals is shocking. Not in a good way. But, it's a testament to how good a defense that No Diggity's playing, but it's also, maybe Glarkon was onto something with the quality over quantity. Gotta get some balls in the right spot.
Yeah, what's interesting too is, in talking with No Diggity, and obviously we talked to both teams, no real indication one way or the other, but you felt that there was kind of a sense of upbeat and positive, with the No Diggity. They're having a good time.
They're having fun. I'm so struck by that 22-8. Like, if I told you that 2 teams played twice and there was 22 shots from one team and 8 from the other, you'd assume that one of those teams got slaughtered, right?
Yeah, and right now the goals are even, right?
Exactly even. 3-3 on the goals and 1-1 on the series so far.
We got Pope Sean Paul in the chat. He said, too much meat on the bikini, perhaps.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
As LiveTac goes for a challenge, denied by Meat Bikini, right on cue.
No Diggity is doing a phenomenal job of swarming the ball. They're just not leaving these balls that are out in the open for the other team to come and swipe. They're really getting in front of those, and I really like seeing that for their offense and their defense.
Yeah, they seem to be maybe not a step faster, but they seem to be right where they need to be. Defensively and really offensively, they're setting up some pretty good passing plays for themselves. As this could be dangerous, but somebody seems to be there, right? It's almost every time they're ready to go.
Meat Bikini with the most wrinkled brain play I've ever seen with this gentlest back pass.
So here's a little bit of insight for the viewers at home. Who is Meat Bikini? This is sort of the new guy on the block, along with Glarkon. We got a little bit of insight as to Glarkon. Here's the thing with Meat Bikini. He played a lot of hockey, and I think hockey, interestingly, parallels in some ways with Rocket League in terms of rotation and playing fast and moving around and kind of just letting your momentum guide you as opposed to stopping and starting. Obviously not really accustomed too much to Rocket League, but you know, obviously as he gets used to, he's, as we mentioned, he's got a great mentor in Leffaby. So I think that's going to be an interesting thing too as this plays out, and what a great demo.
Barely missed the ball there for Leffaby on that, and if he had hit that likely would have been a goal for No Diggity. So really good job by Cheech to kind of call him out and say, nope, I think you're going to miss this, and I'm going to get right in here and score that.
And so it's the Murder Hornets who take the early lead as Arwigs potentially puts one on, but Glarkon able to get it off to the side. So not quite the position that No Diggity wants to be in, down a goal, but of course Leffaby almost ties it up instantly.
Aggressive hard angle shot there.
Cheech with a good block. Meat Bikini is here. And Leffaby is there, and that was dangerous, but LiveTat able to survive.
Meat Bikini is throwing out some really nice passes right now. Just really impressive stuff from him.
Yeah, and that's where I think, you know, sort of, I go back to sort of that hockey idea of just rotate, let your momentum sort of guide you, and, you know, good things will kind of happen. And he understands a back pass. He understands, you know, feeling where your team is from a lot of the, you know, the hockey background. So once he gets the mechanics down, he could be a pretty dangerous player.
$15 seconds for the series for No Diggity.
Cheech with the powerful clear.
Sold out on that pass, which is what you have to do when you're down.
Oh, this is just not at all what you want. Leffaby is going to be able to get a flick, so see if they can keep it alive. They just can't. And the Murder Hornets are able to win the series by 1 goal. Should we jump in and see their thoughts?
Let's do it.
All right. So